that you were sweet, you'd never know. If you were perfect for me, I'd never tell. And if I'm dreaming of you, you never know. No, no. I'm the one who walks by every day. You're the one, but you never look my way. Too bad for you, you'll never know. You never know, never know. We could be the real deal forever. I know for me there's no one better, no. And we even look so good together, but you don't know. So I just walk by, and if I could find those.
Hi, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for having me.
We appreciate it. So you're here in St. Louis. Well, actually, first of all, you're from Massachusetts, the East Coast.
Yes, I'm originally from Boxer, Massachusetts. It's a super small town, like 40 minutes outside of Boston. I moved actually to Missouri when I was 9 years old. My dad's family is originally from St. Joseph, and my parents felt that I needed to be around my family more. I was 15, and I got a letter from Miss Missouri Teen, and I thought it was just kind of a joke. Like, you know, you just send it out to whoever, hoping girls will sign up and spend their money. And I just kind of laughed it off, and my mom said, you know, maybe you should try it. Maybe you should, you know, just go for it. And so I kind of thought about it, and finally my mom convinced me to do it. And I was kind of an awkward, gangly, you know, young teenager, and I really didn't think it would be fun. I didn't know if I would like it, but I got the sponsorship money, and I ended up doing it, and that's kind of where it took off.
And you're tall. Of course, I'm not the tallest guy in the world, but you're a lot taller than me. How tall are you?
I'm 5'8".
5'8", okay. You look taller with those.
So, yeah, I'm like 6 foot.
Like kiss boots there, I like that. All right.
Thank you.
So you live in Columbia, or is it Kansas City, or
I live in Columbia currently. I just graduated from the University of Missouri. I have a bachelor's in journalism, and right now I'm looking into moving to Kansas City because I have a lot more work coming from Kansas City, but I still plan to travel to St. Louis probably once a month.
Well, ask about that. You have a lot of work in Kansas City. And so do you do a lot of work in St. Louis as well, back and forth, or more in Kansas City?
It's more back and forth. Since I lived in St. Joseph, I never had exposure to St. Louis until I moved to Columbia. So the last 4 years have been really fun to be able to come to St. Louis and work here and make like networking connections and meet photographers and everyone else in the industry. So I work probably evenly. I probably work a little bit more in Kansas City just because that's the area I'm from, so it's easier to go there, like see my parents and all my friends, but it's almost 50-50.
Okay.
And there's nothing in Columbia. So probably New York, probably not so much just because I am only 5'8", and that's pretty short for a model, and plus you really need to be younger to blossom in New York. They want you at 15, 16, 17, and I'm a little past that. So New York probably isn't so much, but LA definitely in the future. It's just getting the resources to move out there. It's just so expensive, but my best friend's actually moving there to go to law school, so I'm hoping maybe in a year I'll be able to have enough of my life put together that I can head out and, you know, try it out a little bit, because I also act and I would love to do that more, and that's the place to be.
There you go. Well, you know, I'm a married man, but I have to ask, does the shaved head, tattooed head do anything for you? Do you hate it, or do you love it?
It's interesting. It's different. It's different.
Okay.
It catches my eye at least, so you don't want to be
There
boring.
you go. Exactly.
There you go.
Well, you know, speaking of creepy, but you know, the modeling business. I was in LA for years, and I had friends of mine that talked about just the weirdos that. I mean, what is your screening process? I have to ask. I mean, do you know? I mean, you seem to have a pretty good.
Yeah,
you know, judge a
nowadays
character.
I know enough people that I don't have to deal with getting the, you know, guys with cameras or the creepy people.
I mean, you're walking here and some guy.
Well, there's always random people out and about. I mean, I'll be shooting down here downtown. We'll have homeless people ask if they can be a model. You know, you have awkward situations like that all the time, but you just kind of like smile and laugh and just, you know, go on with your day and pretend like it didn't happen. Understand what area you lay in with modeling, because modeling, there's so many different sections, so many different categories. So you could be a fitness model, you can be an alt model, you can be a fashion model, but just know what kind of model you are, because if you pitch yourself in the wrong category, people will not take you seriously because they don't think you know what you're talking about. So
how do you unwind away from the modeling? Do you have favorite bands? Do you have hobbies? Do you
Well, I'm big into fitness, so I'm in the gym a lot. So I used to play volleyball, but I just didn't have the time anymore. I played club at Mizzou for 2 years, which was fun. But I love to dance. I love to go shopping, which I probably shouldn't have a shopping addiction, but I kind of do. But it's okay. It's okay. It helps with my job. But yeah, and I just enjoy just hanging out outside. I love the outdoors, just going on walks. I also have a cat named Nuzzle, so I love just
Nuzzle, a
playing with
cat?
my cat. Yeah,
There you go.
yeah. So yeah, I just enjoy just being with my friends and enjoying outdoors.
So what top 2 bands are in your iPod or your Pandora? Or
Top 2, probably The Used and We Are the Ocean, which is a UK band.
So where can people contact you? What's the best way?
If you want to contact me
And
by
say hi.
email, it's linzyannamo@gmail.com. But you can also find me on Facebook under Linzy Anna Model. Go over and like my page. It'd be great to have your support. And also I'm starting a new blog, a women's lifestyle blog with fashion, beauty, health, fitness, recipes, even stuff about my modeling. So you can look up Lipstick, Lunges, and Love.
One of the best rock bands in St. Louis here with us right here at the Duck Room. Good old Blueberry Hill, the Loop in St. Louis. StillLine. So we have Alex here, guitar, vocals.
Yes, sir. How you doing? Do you want me to hold? How we?
I don't know, it's confusing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of those things.
The bass guitar player, Jim.
What's up?
And your singer, Brian.
I am. Yes, good to be here.
Good to see you, man. You know, I have some history with you guys. Not only have I played you guys on my crazy podcast, the Darryn Yates Show, but I booked Brian as an acoustic artist at the library.
True story.
It's a shame that closed down.
Yeah, I know. That was a great venue.
I know, it's awesome venue. And Jim, I know you through a corporate job I had, which no one's going to hire me now with these tattoos on my head. So sponsors and everybody, I'm working hard for you to keep this job. So your CD, We Are All Asleep,
Yes,
released
sir.
this year.
Yeah.
So tell me about the CD. Tell me about who produced it, who wrote all the songs,
Well, the CD came
All that
out in
stuff.
January of this year, and we recorded it and did everything with it up at Eclipse Studios with a guy named Eric Nelson, which is in Normal, Illinois, about 3.5 hours north of here, which is where we've done all of our recordings since we started this band many years ago. And as far as the writing goes, I mean, you've got your guys that originate the origins start with, myself or Alex or Mike or whatever, but we all collaborate, no one tells Jim how to play the bass or, anything like that. Everybody does their own parts, so. Yeah. Yeah, no, we're a collective writing group.
Nice. And you guys have been playing a lot of shows around the Midwest. I've seen a lot of regional dates. One show that I saw in particular, 12th and Porter, Nashville. I used to live there. I love 12th and Porter. Tell me about your experience. I guess I can get a feel for it now. You loved it? Well, cool.
That was actually a great
That's
weekend.
that sound guy. Oh,
Do you love him?
oh my God, I do. It was amazing.
Smash at 12th and Porter in Nashville, Tennessee. Shout out to that man.
Oh,
and the night before that, we were at the Hard Rock on Beale Street, and there was a zombie run going on, so it was a great run.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we've been, Chicago, Kansas City, Columbia, Memphis, Indianapolis.
Yeah, that
We've
was-
just been promoting
was
the
an
album,
interesting
trying
one.
to get in as many hands as possible.
So do you guys have an agent that helps you book it? Do you have bands you play with, or what's all that stuff?
I do probably
Brian does it all.
80% of the booking, and then a guy named Jake Snyder. Who
We know
owns-
Jake.
You guys
Yeah,
know Jake?
yeah.
He owns the Demo, which is one of the coolest new venues in St. Louis. He books a lot for us too. He put us at 12th and Porter actually.
Yeah.
So,
Very cool.
great connection here in St. Louis.
That's great. So what do you guys? There's a lot of kids out there watching. We're a lot of aspiring musicians. What do you guys have? What advice do you have for aspiring rockers? Young, old, medium, whatever.
Be ready for the downs more than you're ready for the ups.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's not. We have a blast. It's so much fun. But everyone's a critic. Music is the most suggestive thing in the world. So you're going to get a group of people that hate you. You're going to get a group of people that love you. And it's going to be that way no matter what kind of music you do.
Right.
But I'll tell you, all in all, just get in it if you're passionate. The music world is different now. I mean, a lot of the bands you hear on the radio, they live in houses like the rest of us live in. The $1 million rock star is almost a dead thing. But that's not why we do it. So
Chad Kroger.
unless you're Chad Kroger.
So tell us what the band's up to now. What are your short-term goals, long-term goals, all that kind of rock stuff?
Want to take that one, Jim? I'll take that one, I guess.
I think we'll leave that one to you there. My
The summer's kind of the dead season. A lot of people, do more daytime stuff in the summer. So we kind of tend to take summer kind of lazily. So we're kind of in the middle of getting ready for our new fall run and getting things set up to, get some more dates and along those lines. But more than anything right now, we're just kind of refining our show. What a lot of people don't realize, when you make an album, you write it, you record it in the studio, and you kind of go out and learn how to play it. You know what I mean? It's like you put it all together in there, and we're kind of honing our craft and getting our live show where we need it to be. So hopefully this fall we'll be venturing many hours from St. Louis. So.
Very cool. Well, we're gonna play your music video here in a couple seconds here, actually. So what are your guys' best place to reach you? Website, Twitter, Facebook? What's the best way?
Honestly, the easiest way is www.stillline.com, StillLine.com. That's like a hub. So when you go there, you'll see all the whatever your favorite social network is: YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. It's all
Cool.
right down there.
Cool. So tell us a little bit about the video, the Callout. It's called the song,
Callout,
the video.
Who
produced
it? A local crew called StillLine Productions.
Great guys.
A guy named Tommy Sherman and Jeff Fabiano. So talented. So talented guys in video production and all that. And basically, they come together with us. They put together these video concepts. And the Callout video, unlike our previous 2 music videos, it was just a rocking out video. We just found a cool location and put together a good, site and
Nice.
just played.
Nice. Well, this is StillLine. This is their video for their awesome song, The Callout.
You'll find the proof. You found your way. You found your way. Time and time again, we're lost in these higher stakes. Cold hard facts, burned by faith. Oh, not today.